Zoom room and bring on Hospital Administrator Lillian Posada. Sorry about that, Lillian. Thanks for joining us.
No, that's okay. I mean, John's very good in terms of keeping the community, informed, well informed of what's going on in his corner, in his realm of
Yeah,
responsibility. So
yeah.
no, I'm no problem.
He
I
reminds me
just
of
need to leave.
someone
What's
at the
that?
hospital.
I didn't hear that.
He reminds me of somebody that we know at the hospital.
Oh,
All right, let's just get into it then, Lillian, because I know you're pressed for time. The latest.
I know. Yeah, I have
Go
a
ahead.
9 o'clock meeting that I
Okay.
need to get to. Our census this morning is at 34.
Wow.
So it's going down, and hopefully it continues to go down. 34. And of the 34, 8 are at the ICU level of service, and of the 8, 6 are on ventilator support. 3 of them had to be intubated yesterday and put on a ventilator support because of their oxygen levels. So we are ventilator cases are just picking up. So hopefully it doesn't go up any higher. At the SIF, we have 7 individuals transitioning, recovering. So hopefully that they can go home, or if they need to continue isolation, they can go to the ISOFAD. Collectively, in terms of our staff, 92 staff have tested COVID positive since the beginning of the second wave. Right now, 1 new individual tested positive just Monday morning. And so it's not a clinical staff. It was acquired from outside of the hospital. So that individual is out in isolation. We have 3 individuals are in quarantine who were exposed from previous cases or index cases. So that's where we are with our census.
Okay. Bree, anything
Uh,
else?
yeah. Just quickly with Bamlani Vivab, and the
Banlan.
therapy.
Yes, 6 individuals have received that antibody therapeutics. And so, we continue to encourage the physicians that should those individuals who come into the ER or come in through the fast track urgent care, that if they do test positive, then, they're going to push for that antibody therapeutics.
So that's 6 for the Bamlam. What about the plasma therapy?
Convalescent plasma. 6 units have been administered, but 2 individuals, 2 inpatients received 2 units of transfusion.
Is that unusual, or?
No, it's not unusual. It really depends on, I guess, the doctor's, determination whether or not the individual still needs another dose or another transfusion of antibodies. And depending on the lab results, I'm sure they're doing some lab results to make that determination.
Has there been any complications with anybody receiving these antibody treatments?
I haven't gotten a report if there's any adverse effects or any complications from these therapeutics, which, hopefully.
Does GRMC report their use of the Bamlani Vivab?
I don't know. Maybe they're reporting it through the ops, COVID ops with the governor that we meet 3 times a week. They may be reporting it through there, but not to us. They're not obligated to report to us. So, but I'm sure they are reporting it through the HHS tele-tracking portal, because, we're all required to do that on a daily basis.
There's something that we saw, and I messaged Kevin Bautista over at the CNMI, and they had received these really these freezers for the vaccines. Is that something GMH would have to prepare for, or is it something that public health would have to prepare for? Who would be receiving?
When we met with Annette Ogden the first time that they gave us a heads up on this ultra cold vaccine, that was something that we, as our own facility, needed to source and procure. And so I'll need to follow up with our chief of pharmacy where we are with that procurement and sourcing it. Because yes, if that's what we're going to get is the Pfizer, we need to have the capability to store that vaccine and preserve it.
So, but at this point, you guys have not procured anything for Pfizer.
No, we haven't, but we have been doing some research on where we can get it and how much it's going to cost. So, how quickly we can.
How much would it cost?
What I've gotten, the information, the literature that I've received from one company, 8,000 for one, and depending on the size, and there's also a $10,000 one, and I believe there's one that is also 20,000. So we don't really may not need to get that $20,000 freezer, but maybe have that $8,000 freezer so we can, make sure we keep those vaccines stored so that their efficacy and their safety is maintained.
Have you received any word when we might be receiving the vaccine?
Not locally, but just from what I'm reading, nationally, probably the second week of December or midweek of December. It's still CDC and FDA has still not made the decision to approve the EUA, but we're hearing that it's coming close to it. So, as soon as the EUA is approved, then the distribution is pretty much ready to go because they've been planning it already.
Have you begun to take surveys within your own staff as to who would want to take the vaccine?
Yeah, we have. When we first found out that we were going to get it, and that was 3 weeks ago when we had the discussion with the public health. The poll that we have right now, as of yesterday, 72% of our staff are willing to take that vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Have staff said why they wouldn't be willing to take it?
Some of them have expressed that they've got some, underlying medical conditions and they're concerned. Some of them feel they don't have enough information about it, and they're just kind of concerned. So, there is that hesitancy. Just like any vaccine, people they have hesitancy to take. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Lillian.
All right,
okay. Thank you too, and take care.
Yes, appreciate your time. We have virtual Motsitas in the KUAM News Zoom room.
Oh wow, I love Motsitas.
Yeah, it's a turkey neck though. Okay.
I'll get some for my lunch. Thank you.
Please. Okay, thank you, Lillian. Okay. All right. Oh, you didn't know I'm coming with the virtual Motsitas, huh? What? Huh?
That's real stuff.
Yeah, we're getting real here, bro. No more virtual what do you call them? Tit tots. What are they called? The potato things?
Tater tots? Oh, come on, man.
Did I just say tit tots?
Virtual tater tots the side of Malay.
Yeah.
No, come on. Hey, guys.
Jason, when it's Jason's week, it's like, we have virtual Hot Pockets and virtual bagel bites.
Dude, when it's my turn to make the virtual cuisine, we've got tater tots, we've got fish sticks.
We've got the fish sticks.
We've got Hot Pockets. We've got beans and franks.
Beans and franks.
We've got SpaghettiOs.
Is that what you call it? I'd always call it pork and beans.
No,
yeah,
I was actually doing all right. I mean, that is a running gag on this show, right?
Beans and franks.
Right? When we were on the show, that was a running gag, and we were like, okay, well, it's Jason's turn to make it. I was actually doing all right, because I was like, okay, we got virtual, whatever. And then that one day when I did the virtual sweet spaghetti, nobody wanted the virtual sweet spaghetti. I don't know why.
Joe Sir wanted that. Can we stop before someone's
Joe Sir took thirds.
I don't know, but Joe Sir liked the sweet spaghetti. Okay. It is what it is, guys. It's 8:55. We'll take a quick break. We're going to keep it at education. We'll talk with Jeremy from Harvest Christian and Dr. Juan from the Catholic. Do we have Dr. Juan?
Yeah, he's coming in.
Okay, yeah, from the Catholic schools. That's next here on The Link. It's The Breeze 93.9. Good morning.
Hey, kids.